Peter Capaldi, welcome to the show.
Thank you, great to be here.
This is excellent news that we've got you on the show finally. The Doctor.
That's right.
The Doctor will now see me.
Doctor Who? Oh yes, Doctor Who, that's right.
Well, let's get straight in, shall we?
Yeah.
It's a Christmas tradition now. You're very much part of the Christmas furniture.
I believe it is, yes. And in fact, before I was Doctor Who, I used to watch the Christmas edition of Doctor Who. I used to make sure that the whole family sat down and watched it, and the whole day was arranged around it. So now I'm rather shocked to find myself in that role myself.
You are now it.
Yeah. And the Christmas edition is always slightly different, I think, from the regular show. It has a kind of warmer and more festive feel about it.
Christmas Day, 5:45. It's a special episode, of course, written by the genius that is Stephen Moffat, and it's set in New York as well.
It is, yes. It's very much it's a superhero story. I don't think we've ever had the Doctor face a superhero or deal with a superhero before.
Yeah.
Because he's a bit of a superhero himself, but not in the tights and X-ray vision sort of way that we're used to superheroes being. It's about a superhero who's saving the planet and then runs into some trouble and needs another superhero to come and help him save the planet.
But it's quite nice for the Doctor. I mean, this show... You can tell me if I'm right or wrong here, but this show is marvellous for so many reasons, but you get to cross these genres.
Yeah.
And essentially you can just get the Doctor to do anything and observe anything. So you can drop him into stuff like a superhero movie.
Well, that's the extraordinary thing about the show, and we often find that when we're filming the series, you can go from doing a very contained horror movie type story to doing an epic space story to doing a historical drama. So this is the great trick of Doctor Who. It's the joy of it, but it's also one of the challenges, is trying to keep all those balls in the air.
And also to sort of play with, I imagine, I haven't seen the episode, it's under lock and key.
Yeah, of course.
As it should be.
Of course.
Because I'm not trustworthy.
No, of course not.
But the clash of genres is great, but I imagine you sort of take the mickey out of the cliches a little bit of superheroes.
Oh yeah, Stephen is such a brilliant writer, and he has a great wit about him. And really what he sort of does is it's kind of vanished now. But there was a naivety about superheroes before, when they sort of believed in justice and fairness, and they were fairly uncomplicated. They weren't dark. And so there was always a great deal of fun to be had. There's lots and lots of gags about naive superheroes.
Good, but the Doctor doesn't wear his pants outside his trousers.
I tried to get them to do that. I was hoping to wear tights, but they wouldn't. So I wore them underneath, for my own satisfaction.
That's good.
Well, I always do that.
No one knows they're there, but you know they're there, and that's all that matters in a way. So you mentioned at the start that there was the Christmas tradition for you, and you would sit down and watch the Doctor, and you'd watch him in action on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
How has your life changed since getting this role? As in, do people give you ideas for plots? Do they give you feedback in the street? Do your family kind of go, tell us some stuff about Series 10?
And nobody really sort of asks me very much about the show. They just tend to be rather excited to meet Doctor Who. Who, of course, I'm not actually Doctor Who. I'm actually me. But I just pretend I'm Doctor Who because he's much more interesting than I am. And that's actually one of the rather sweet things. You know, people shout out at you in the street and people smile at you and they wave at you from cars and all that sort of stuff because you sort of become this icon. Whoever is the Doctor at the time gets to stand on the shoulders of everybody else who has been before, and that's lovely. And it doesn't really take much work because they've done all the work.
So it's just yours to carry on, and you are carrying it on with Series 10.
Yeah.
So what, April time we saying, maybe?
I think it's going to be April, yeah.
Okay.
And we're in the middle of that right now.
Right, so you've just been in, are you allowed to say where you've just been?
I've just been in Tenerife. I came back last night. We've been filming there.
Right.
Because we often go to Tenerife. I think, somebody must have shares and a B&B out there.
Has the Doctor got a timeshare out there?
I don't know. I don't think it's a
beachfront property.
A timeshare would be an appropriate thing for the Doctor to have.
Of course.
But yes, the weird thing was we were there in a hotel which was a total holiday hotel.
Right.
You know, like with the eat all you like buffet, you know, and the live music. And because I've been filming for 6 months now, so I'm quite tired. And I was just getting confused. I said, was I there with my family? Was I on holiday?
But equally, the
and
families that are there on holiday are going, hang on a second, is this the cast of Doctor Who?
Yes.
Why is
Yes,
hang on a minute.
I think a lot of them were not British, so I don't think they really took much notice of us.
Okay. Right, Peter, we're going to play a song, take a quick break, and we'll be straight back with some more. Peter Capaldi is my special guest today. There is a Doctor Who special on Christmas Day, BBC One, 5:45 p.m. Look, you better be watching it, everybody, because it's the thing to do, surely. You got the Queen Queen's at 3, is it?
Yeah.
Queen's at 3.
Yeah, there's nothing else to watch anyway.
Nothing else on. 5:45. Watch Doctor
Who. And Doctor Who hasn't been on for a year. It's been one whole year since Doctor Who's been on the screen. So
okay, Peter, I wanted to do a little thing that we do on the show normally called Rage Against the Answer Machine, because one of my favourite things in the entire world is the programme The Thick of It.
Yeah.
And you played Malcolm Tucker, who I think is one of the greatest comedy creations. And The Thick of It was a show where you played the director of communications for the government.
Yeah.
A very angry man, Malcolm Tucker.
Yeah.
And we do a thing on the show called Rage Against the Answer Machine.
Yeah.
Where people ring up with their moans and gripes and things about the world.
Yeah.
Can I play you a few of these?
Yes.
Just to get your take on them.
Okay.
And also, this is an opportunity for you to get anything off your chest that might have wound you up. It could be long filming days. It could be hotels in Tenerife or anything like that.
Okay. Well, lots of things annoy me.
Go on then.
You can skip this ad in 3 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't that annoy you?
Yeah, it does.
I don't want to even see your ad in 3 seconds. I don't want to know about your ad. I came on this to look for some obscure scrap of video of some band that I like. I don't want to see your stupid advert. In 3 seconds or not. And why waste 3 seconds of my life? If you added them all up, all of those 3 seconds, you could end up with minutes of your life.
It's a great
being
one.
wasted. Who decides you can skip this ad in 3 seconds? I never asked you in the first place.
Okay, how about this
Heavy.
one? This was someone left this on the answer machine.
Hello, Monsieur Gregory. Now, what annoys me, guys, is those people that can obviously sing, and they obviously want to show everyone that they can sing. Normal people, when we sing under our breath, we don't really put any effort into it. You know, it's Christmas time. Everyone's got a Christmas song on their mind. Snow is falling all around me. Right? Absolutely no problem with that. It's the people that go, snow is falling all around me. Children playing. Really putting effort in. Why? It's not karaoke, mate. You're not Mariah Carey, pal. You're Tony from Accounts.
That's so true. It's like people who say, I don't sing professionally.
You're Tony from Accounts.
That's right. It's like whistling.
Yeah.
Whistling that should be outlawed, shouldn't it?
Absolutely.
There should be whistling police.
I couldn't agree with you more, Peter. What are you doing? What are you trying to... That's what I don't understand. Why are you trying to whistle? What are you trying to whistle?
Yeah. I mean, I can't whistle.
Can't you?
So, no, I can't. So I can't even demonstrate what it is that really annoys me. Some people can really whistle and they do very spectacular leaps and back, which I can do. And some people, like me, can't whistle but still insist on going... and they sit behind you in the bus. I do go on the bus sometimes and whistle, and it's really, really annoying. I hate that.
So you want to outlaw whistling and 3-second ads. Speaking of things that waste your life, this is a good one.
I'll tell you what really gets on my nerves. When you're on a plane, why do people take so long to take their bags down? Why don't you just simply take it down as quick as possible? Instead, people decide to take their time and slowly get off the plane. Just take it down and get off. Ah!
Wow.
That sounds like you.
Yeah, that was me.
That was you.
It wasn't me. It's the thing is though, I don't get this rushing off a plane business. Just take your time. Everyone's going to get off. Like everyone's going to get on as well. Just calm down. Are you a speedy boarder?
No, I don't quite understand. What do they mean? What's the problem with getting your bag done slowly? What's the problem with that? I'll tell you what the problem is. Intolerance. That's the problem. I'm really intolerant of intolerance. I'm sick of it. I would ban intolerance.
Intolerance, whistling.
Intolerance, whistling.
Ads.
Of course, I'd have to rewind and all that, wouldn't I? Because I don't mind whistling, really. It's all right.
I actually can't believe you can't whistle.
I can't actually try it. See, that's not much of a whistle, is it?
No, it's quite breathy.
And then people do a kind of, it's not, oh, you can do it, go on. That's fantastic. I think we've got to get that on at Christmas. Get that, replace the theme tune with that. Very good. The Radiophonic Workshop could get to work on that.
Oh, wow. Peter Capaldi.
Hey!
Is starring as the Doctor on Christmas Day. It's the Christmas Day Doctor Who, 5:45 on BBC One, and Series 10 will be in April of 2017. We cannot wait.
Fantastic.
And we'll see you soon. Thank you.
Good to see you.